All right, this video focuses on using the graphing calculator to find the value of permutations and factorials. So here's our first example. We have a bookshelf, and we want to figure out how many different ways we can rearrange the order of these 5 books. So I'm going to do this kind of a few different ways, and then I'll show you how to use it with the graphing calculator. So we start off with 5 books. So I'm going to just go ahead and put some lines here. And I'm going to start with, all right, here's my bookshelf. And I want to arrange them. And I say, how many different choices do I have for the first one? Well, I have 5. Now, 1 has been chosen, so the book is on the bookshelf. Now I have 4 left. I'm going to put the number 4 here next. Now this book has been chosen. It's on the bookshelf. Now I have 3 left in my pile of books. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3. So now this book has been chosen. It's on the shelf. Now I have 2 books left. Now I have the book on the shelf. How many books do I have left in the pile? I only have 1 left. So I have 1 choice, and now I have all 5 books on the bookshelf. Now think about taking all those 5 books off the bookshelf and rearranging the order again. Well, this is a permutation. We say 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This is also representing 5 factorial. So you could do this with your calculator. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 and get your value. Or I'm going to slide over here, pull up my graphing calculator. All right, so here's my graphing calculator. Where you want to go to find the factorial button is on the left-hand side under Math. Now there are 4 categories on the top. We want you to scroll over to where it says PRB, probability. Now you're going to see some categories here. You'll see number 4. See the factorial button there? That's what we're going to choose. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out of here again. So second quit. Now we want to choose the number 5 first. So on your keypad there's 5. Now we'll go to Math, over to probability, down to number 4, which is the factorial, and enter. Now, you'll see on the home screen here now it has 5 factorial. We have to go ahead and push the enter button again, and we get 120. So, check your work if you don't have a graphing calculator. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, there are 120 different ways you can rearrange these 5 books on the bookshelf. All right, here's the next example. Go ahead and push this back over. So let's say we have a horse race, and there are 7 horses starting off the race, and we want to give prizes to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. So if we think about only 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, we have 7 total horses. So we have 7 horses. Now someone came in 1st place. How many people are still left? Well, there are 6 horses left. So we get to choose 6. Now how many are left? 5. And now it's 7 times 6 times 5. 7 times 6 times 5, which is 210. We can also use our permutation formula. If you remember, NPR. Well, our N is our total number of choices, 7 horses, and we're going to choose 3. Well, I'm going to show you how to use this with your calculator. We've already taught you how to plug it in, 7 factorial, 7 minus 3 factorial. So then we have 7 factorial over 4 factorial. Remember how you can go a little quicker with this, 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 over 4 factorial. Look what happens, the 4 factorials cancel. Aren't we right back up to 7 times 6 times 5? All right, I'm going to go ahead and push this slide off here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clear this screen. Now, I'm going to show you where the permutation is on the graphing calculator. Go to Math again, where we were before, arrow over to PRB, Now look at the number 2. It says NPR. That's the one we're going to choose. Okay? So when you choose it, we have to go ahead and plug in those numbers, that 7 and that 3. Okay? So I have to push 7, math, probability, down to number 2, enter, and then we're choosing 3 horses, or 3 places. So push 3, and then enter. And look at the number we get, 210, the same number. So you have to push the 7 first, the total, then go into your math, probability down to number 2, and put the number 3 in, and you'll get that same value. And that's how you can use the graphing calculator to find the value of factorials and permutations.